Hey y'all, it's Alexis Ashante here from Studio Push Pilates, and we are back today with a HIIT workout, no equipment, easy to do at home. Let's get to it. Alrighty, so we are going to start with a nice warm-up. This is my favorite part. Go ahead and just start rolling the wrist. Even during our warm-up, I like to keep my chest upright and focus on my breath. We're going to switch sides, moving those wrists around. Side, reach over here, over to the opposite side. Let's go ahead and lay flat on our bellies. We're gonna press through the palms. You can always reset here and go a few times. Kind of just feel what your body needs in this moment. Reset, and then go back up. Let's grab that right foot with the right arm, stretching out our quads. And then switch it over. All right, we're gonna press it back to our child's pose, hips and knees nice and wide. Reset a couple times. Right arm and round it out. I like to move my wrist around here. Same thing on the opposite side. Round it out, big circles. And then we're going to pedal out our calves. Perfect. Let's go right into a forward fold. Heels are into the mat, stretching nice and long. Toes are pointed. Diagonal fold, opposite leg back. And then we do the same thing on the opposite side as always. Perfect. Alrighty, let's go. We are going to start with cardio. We have 6 different movements in 3 sets, and we're going to have 30-second breaks in between. If you see me glancing down at my notebook, I always write all of my programs in there just so I know where to start. Alrighty. First movement, we're going to start with our alternating taps, okay? So chest is nice and upright, and my toes are flexed, and I'm just nice and control, really getting those knees up. All right, from there, we have our marches. Arms are up, toes are flexed, core activated. We're gonna open up those legs nice and wide for a nice deep seated squat, okay? Activate those glutes. I like to squeeze at the top. Try to get 1 inch lower each rep. From there, we're gonna adjust our stance. We have a sumo press out. So again, we're nice and deep into that sumo squat and we're alternating our arms. Straight into those tap downs, arms go up, tap it in the middle with your fingertips, pressing backward. Alright, that's our first set of cardio. Let's take our break, 30 seconds, and we're running it back. So now we're meeting on the floor for our abs and our obliques. We have 4 different movements, 3 sets again, and we are gonna start with double downs, okay? So our toes are gonna be nice and pointed, going up, and then we're gonna switch the flexion of our foot and our heels are gonna go down. If you wanna make this movement a little spicy, go ahead and set those hands up behind your head and get those shoulders off of the mat and your eye gaze goes forward. Right into those alternating scissors. Again, keep that core nice and engaged, toes nice and long. Alternating pulls, one at a time, shoulders are up. You're pulling your knee towards your chest and then switching over to the opposite side. And last but not least for this set, we have our in and out. So really maintain control here. Keep your core activated and go at your own pace, but just stick with your pace. So whatever pace you choose, be sure to stick with it. Whew. All right, let's take our 30-second break. All right, push crew, we are moving on to our weightless arm series. There's going to be 4 different movements. We have 3 sets. What I would like you all to do is keep your arms up for the entire 3 sets, no rest in between. All right, here we go. We're starting with our robot arms. Next, we have cactus arms, in and out. You see how my posture remains upright. We have those triangle presses. Prayer hands, elbows nice and upright. We're raising the roof, elbows nice and high. Perfect, y'all. Second set, going right back to the top with those robot arms. Great job, y'all. Clap it up if you're at home. We're moving through the series. We're going right into our push-up series. So we have 3 movements, 3 sets, and this time we're going to do 15-second rest in between. Let's go ahead and bring our knees behind our body, and we have our push-ups. Right into those alternating shoulder taps, nice and controlled. Last but not least, we have our tall plank, neutral back, 30-second hold, draw the core in. And let's hold it. Okay, we have our back chain series, 4 movements, 2 sets, no rest. We're starting with our Supermans, squeezing at the top. So you really want to focus on your quads. That's the front part of your leg to make sure they're up and down and squeezing at the top. I like to rest my forehead on my hands, and we're alternating lifts. Again, isolating those glutes one at a time. We got our middle taps. Again, try to keep those quads up as high as you can, tapping those toes in the middle. Right into our swimmers. Alternating arm, chest is upright. Whew, okay, let's take our 30 seconds break and we're back to the top. All right, y'all, we're going into our last series, which is our cardio finisher. You got this. The first movement, we have press ups. Nice and narrow feet, elbows down, pressing at the top. Again, keeping it nice and controlled. You don't have to go fast here. You don't have to go slow here, but just find a pace that's most comfortable for you. We're going to meet at the end of our mats. We have our side walks, walking up and down your mat. And then this one is my favorite. We have our front taps, okay? So we're gonna do one at a time, 30 seconds each. Toe stays long, body is forward. right, y'all, we did it. We're going right into our cool down and our stretching. Great job hanging in there because that was not easy. So we're going to stand upright. We're rolling those shoulders to the back. Really exaggerate this movement here and then roll it right to the front. Cross the elbow behind your head. Stand nice and upright. Switch to the opposite side. Use this moment to catch your breath and be proud because you did it. We're going to roll it down, stretching out that lower back. We're going to reach over to one leg to stretch out the hamstring and then switch over to the opposite side. Let's go ahead and grab our knees, pull your knees to your chest. You can kind of rock side to side to stretch out that lower back. Job well done. Let's finish off with a couple rounds of breath. So in through your nose and out through your mouth. Inhaling that confidence, exhaling any doubt, and you guys did it. Really great job. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, let us know what other type of videos you guys would like to see. Bye, y'all.